Hey guys, Cyndal here from Team Empower. Today I would like to talk to you about challenge groups. You may be very familiar with challenge groups. Maybe you were a previous challenger to a challenge group. Often as coaches, we usually start out as challengers. I know that fits me to a T. I started out as a challenger that had some awesome success and decided to pay it forward, and maybe that describes you too. So, challenge groups are kind of a pivotal thing in our business, I guess, if you would like to call it. With challenge groups, we are able to actually help facilitate people to reach their goals. It is this nice, close-knit little groups. I prefer to keep them fairly small, but it's kind of this intimate little private group that you run via Facebook or whatever platform that you're hoping to do it from. I would say the majority utilize Facebook, and it's a secret group, meaning that it is a closed group that nobody can actually see who is in the group, and they can't see any of the posts or anything like that. You really want to keep it nice and simple and intimate, in the standpoint that this is going to be an area that is supposed to be a safe zone. It's supposed to be a safe area for people to share their before pictures, share their struggles, share their strengths, share any successes, all those different things, and feel comfortable doing so. And our job as a coach is to help motivate those people while they're in our groups to do that. And I just love challenge groups. They're so much fun. And there's multiple kinds of challenge groups that you can do. You can do free challenge groups where you might do like a 5-day free clean eating group. That's something that I myself, and I would imagine most other coaches, will recommend doing at least once a month, is running just a free group. Your team probably has a lot of different recipe plans and meal guides to go with for a free group that you can utilize. Definitely reach out to your upline coach and see if there is anything that you can do, so you're not reinventing the wheel. A lot of us have gone forth and made some good meal plans and things for you so you can utilize those. That being said, so that's kind of, I would say, the main free groups that we run, but the possibilities are seriously endless when it comes to these groups. I ran a group that was like on organization and clean eating all together. So we cleaned out my closet. It was a nice way for me to get rid of some clothes that needed to be gone through and help some other people organize their closets as well, in addition to eating cleanly and seeing what clean eating can do for them. So that was really kind of cool. So the possibilities are endless for what these challenges actually can do, and you can totally customize them to fit what you want. Also, the really cool thing with clean eating and free groups is a lot of times that people will see what clean eating can do for them, and they'll wonder, okay, so this is the small version of the group. What does that other version, your full challenge, what does that entail? And it's a good way to filter people into your bigger challenges. So the other type of challenges we run are full challenges, I guess you could call them. They can be anywhere from a 21-day to a 30-day, 60, 90, however many days you really want. I personally prefer shorter challenges. I feel like more people can see themselves sticking to a 21-day challenge, and then they tend to go on past that 21 days, but 21 days seems like a simpler feat for people to actually stick with. So I prefer to run 21-day challenges, but you'll find what kind of works good for you, what niche is kind of your thing, because I know other coaches that they really prefer to do the 60 or 90-day challenges because they feel like the 21 days are just way too short and they don't get to follow their challengers to reaching their full goal, because often our challengers aren't going to be able to reach their full goal within those 21 days, but there are quite a few that are able to, so that's kind of cool. All right, so that being said, how do you invite to a challenge group? Because obviously you can set up your challenge group however you want. I would say probably the easiest way to invite to a challenge group is by setting up an event. An event is something you can do on Facebook. You can either do it from your like page or you can do it from your personal page. If you're doing it from your like page, there is like where you're posting in that box. Over on one side it says comments, and then it says, like, I think it says photo or video, something like that, and then on the other side of it, it says offer/event, and it's green lettering. If you click on that green lettering, it'll bring down like this little drop box, and it'll say an offer, coupon or something, and then it has events. Events is in that Dropbox somewhere. So if you just click events, then you can fill out the description and everything on the next little screen that pops up, and that's how you set up your event for your page. So it's really super simple. We usually recommend, if you are going to set up an event, to set it up through your like page, because it'll drive more traffic to that page, and I'll probably hopefully get you a few more likes and comments and some people stopping in and seeing what you're doing on your like page, which is pretty cool. So you can do it, like I said, through your like page or through your personal page. The other way to do invites, which I would say is by far the most effective way, because like sending out a mass invite via event is nice, and some people will respond that way, but they're probably not as likely to respond. The best way to respond, or the best way to invite people, is to send out a personal message. And you can do this in correspondence with a group invite through an event. You can write down your list of people that you invited to the event and then send them a personal message. Personal messages, just, they mean more. People are more likely to respond to them. People are more likely to kind of actually check out what it is that you have to offer. That being said, it is really, really easy to totally like word vomit on these people and just give them every little detail and everything. And you don't want to do that. You kind of want to give them just a little information and say something really simple and casual, and just say, hey, I'm starting up this free clean eating group. I thought of you because we've talked about our eating habits, and I would really love to share some good recipes with you. Are you interested in joining? Very simple. If you're inviting to a full challenge, you could say something along the lines of, I have this awesome group of ladies that we are putting together a health group where we are going to be supportive and encouraging to one another in order to reach our goals. I would love for you to join us. See what they say in response. Very simple, keep it very light, casual, no big deal. So requirements for my challenge groups, I do want the people that are joining me to be on a Beachbody program, a fitness program, and I also want them to be drinking Shakeology. There's a few reasons for that. The reason that I want them on a Beachbody program is because I know that they are getting a good physical workout in. Often these programs are only a half-hour long workout, which is amazing. So I know that they're getting that in, and they also come with a fabulous nutrition guide. And if you are a previous challenger, or you're a coach, or you've been doing this for any amount of time, really, you probably realize that nutrition is so key to helping our challengers reach their full potential and get to that successful point where they're hitting their goals. So that being said, when they are utilizing a fitness program and they're utilizing that nutrition guide, I know that those are two key things that they're getting in. And then Shakeology, this to me is kind of a no-brainer, because Shakeology is that thing that it gives your body what it needs and it lets you dump the rest. If that's what they're trying to do, is lose weight, it is so awesome for them to be able to replace that with a meal. If they're not trying to lose weight, if they're trying to gain muscle, it is fabulous too, because it is going to give your body everything it needs to help build muscle. Overall, it's going to help your challengers reach their goals. So those are my two big requirements. So it means that those things I require, the best way for our challengers to get the biggest bang for their buck is to utilize the purchase of a challenge pack. And a challenge pack is the combination of your fitness program and your Shakeology. And what's awesome with these is there is a challenge pack for basically every program. So when you're going through that process of inviting those challengers to your group and talking to them, really interviewing them, asking them questions on really what their goals are and what they can do to reach them, you want to be giving them good information. You want to be giving them good suggestions on what is going to be the best way for them to reach their goal. And if there's a challenge pack with any fitness program that fits them, that's what you can recommend for them. So that's really, really nice. So your assignment for today, you are going to reach out to your upline coach, the coach that invited you to this training, and you are going to ask them when is the next challenge that they're going to do that you can co-coach with them. And if they do not have a time that's available that will work good for you, then please reach out to myself or to Kate or Christy or Vicky or any of us, any of the coaches that are your upline, don't hesitate to reach out to us and ask, hey, can I co-coach with you? We would love to help you get started out and get that first challenge under your belt, because that's the one that kind of makes you nervous and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, and we can really help guide you through it and give you show you the ropes on how to get the best out of your challenge. And you never know, you might be totally teaching us. That's probably the best thing about co-coaching with somebody else, is that you can really get such awesome ideas from such a fresh perspective and see what other people do in their challenges. So that's a lot of fun. Anyways, so please reach out to your upline coach today. Once you have done so, please comment below, and I want you to tell me the date that you are doing your challenge. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day, and I hope this gives you a little better idea on what challenge groups are and what you can do with them. Have an awesome day, guys.